This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is a PacLock Model 90A-Pro padlock. It was sent in by Jordan in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and his letter says that he has picked a few of these in the past, but couldn't open this one. Now, this may look like a myriad of other 40mm aluminum padlocks, but there is something very unique about it. Before I get into that, though, I should disclose that I have an ongoing business relationship with PacLock. As of about 8 months ago, the practice lock I sell over on covertinstruments.com was transitioned to a unit made by PacLock. I don't think that affects my judgment, but in matters like this, it really doesn't matter what I think. My role is to inform you of a potential conflict, and you make your own call. Now back to the lock. What makes it so unique is the fact that this has a 7-pin core. I have about 4 dozen different brands of 40mm aluminum padlocks, and they're all 4, 5, or 6 pins. This one has 7, and like most current production padlocks, it's full of security pins. So let's see what it takes to pick this open. Using top of the keyway tension with one of my ergo turners, and the medium hook from the Genesis set. I sell both of these over on covertinstruments.com. Nothing on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is binding. Nice click there, a little bit of motion on the core. Nothing on 7. Back to the beginning, nothing on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is binding. Nice click there. It might be set. Nothing on 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3 is binding. Nice click there. A little bit more motion on the core. Nothing on 4. Okay, 5 is binding again. Little counter rotation there. I think we have 5 set. Nothing on 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3 is binding. Got a nice click, but it's still binding, probably a serrated pin. Okay, we're in a deep false set now. Okay, 4 is binding tightly, and we're getting some counter rotation on it, and we just got that open. Okay, folks, that did take a little while, but this is one of those cases where I think pick time might not reflect difficulty. We had several security pins, but there were also a few zero lift pins, meaning if you lift them at all, you overset the pin stack. Those can be really tricky even for some advanced pickers, and I'm guessing that's what happened with Jordan. So let's take this apart and see what's inside. To disassemble this, we have an Allen screw right down the shackle hole. That allows us to remove the security nut and security plate on the bottom. Then the core falls out, as well as the ball bearings from the ball bearing locking mechanism. You can see in this case, the core and actuator are one integrated unit. Now we need to get this clip off the back before we can disassemble it anymore. And to do that, I might have to relock it. No, we were able to get that off. Now I should be able to get this off with a follower. Okay, let's drop these key pins out now, but before I do so, you can see these zero lift pins, 1, 2, and 7. Those, I'm guessing they would make most pickers very nervous. Okay, these are all standard key pins. Let's arrange them before I get the driver pins out. Okay, on the driver pins, number 1 is a serrated pin. 2 is a spool. 3 is serrated. 4 is a spool. 5 is serrated. 6 is a spool. And 7 is an extra long standard pin. That's put in for 2 reasons. 1, it stops it from being combed, and 2, it also increases bump resistance. Okay, let's zoom in just a little bit. There you can see all standard key pins, serrated spool, serrated spool, serrated spool, and extra long pin to make this more resistant to comb picking and bumping. So all in all, not a bad product. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.